Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and today I want to talk about marriage. Now, I am only 21, so I am not at all focused on marriage. That sounds scary to me, but at the same time, I fantasize about it a lot. My wedding and things like that, but it's still very scary. It's exciting but scary. It's like going up a roller coaster where it's like you're excited but you also might like piss yourself. But in mainstream media, there are a lot of tropes about marriage that really stand out to me that I want to talk about today. Now, don't get me wrong, there is representation of, happy, healthy, balanced marriages. However, we are going to be talking about the ones that are not as healthy today. For example, in a lot of sitcoms, I see the archetype of, the nagging wife and the lazy husband, and they just don't like each other. Like the wife is doing 3 chores at once, and then the phone starts ringing. She's like, "Oh,
honey, Gerald, can you get that?"
And then the husband's like,
"Sweetie, I'm busy sitting on the recliner and drinking beer."
And then all of the kids are just on their phones. She'll be like, "Sweetie, can you help me fold laundry?" And then the husband acts like she just asked him to kill the family dog and eat its carcass. In these tropes, the men are just useless. Besides if there's a loud noise in the middle of the night and then they walk downstairs with a baseball bat. That's the only purpose they serve. But really, the writers of the show just have the husband do absolutely nothing. It's like you might as well just draw a smiley face on a rock, put it on a couch in front of the TV, and it's like the same thing. Well, dinner is all cooked, the kids are at their clubs, I vacuumed the whole house, and now I just have to fold this laundry and then help Carl do his math homework, which basically just means I do the whole thing myself. So how was your day? Well, that's good. Would you mind helping me with the laundry, actually? I think I'm having some back pain from carrying the weight of this entire family for 25 years. Oh, right. Right, the game. Would you mind just maybe wiping down the kitchen table or something? That's fine, I can do it. Did you know that Courtney got an award at school? No, not for geography. It was the short story contest for English. Yeah, I'm so proud of her. I mean, she worked so hard on it. I wrote the whole thing, but she put a few commas in, so proud mommy. Sweetie, look at me. Gerald. I should have married your brother. Really, I should have married your brother. I mean, he has a swimming pool in his backyard, and what do you have? Gonorrhea, which you should have told me about by the... Oh God. I forgot to turn the oven off. I smell smoke. Sweetie, we have to get out of the house. All right, fine. I'm getting out of the house then. Stupid mom. Right, the game. I can't see the game.
Are you worried about the game?
Are you kidding me, woman? But luckily, I think this trope is slowly dying. I think that we're starting to see less and less of it and a little more good representation of dads on TV, which I think is great. For example, Phil Dunphy from Modern Family. I mean, can we give a hand to Phil? He is such a caring and sweet guy. We need more Phils in the world, don't we? And I wouldn't mind a little more Phils on television too, because I don't like the stereotype or trope that fathers are lazy, because that's just not true. My dad is a very hardworking man, and he is a very kind man, so there are good dads, is all I'm saying. Contrary to popular belief, there are dads who have personalities that are not entirely revolved around drinking beer and sitting on the same cushion for 16 years. However, these TV wives could maybe get their husbands to listen to them if they told them about Skillshare. Because Skillshare actually has a class about creativity and beer, a brewmaster's guide to flavor emulation. And for those of you who don't like beer and think it tastes like wheat, urine, and Sprite, there are plenty of other classes available. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish your goals. Skillshare offers classes that are designed for real life, so you can learn and grow with short classes that fit into your busy schedule. For example, one of the classes I found interesting was Instagram-worthy photography, because I am an online creator and I only care about likes, and I will do whatever it takes to optimize that. I like how the videos look so professional and it's broken up into sections. It makes it easier to learn when, the information information is organized and split up. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially compared to, in-person classes and workshops. Skillshare is giving away 2 free months of premium membership to help you explore your creativity if you click the link in the description box below. After the trial is up, it's only around $10 per month. So thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring me. You guys are the best. Anyways, on to another trope. The next one I want to discuss is the she's the boss or ask your mother trope. When the husband doesn't really contribute to any executive decision making and just goes with whatever the wife says. And the wife is kind of portrayed as like this ruler within the family, so even if the husband did have an opinion and expressed it, her being the all-powerful being that she is, she'll just disregard it. Like whenever a kid has a question and he asks the dad's just like,
I don't know, little Timmy, go ask your mother.
It's seriously like no one is capable of making any decision besides the wife. All right, and your total is $34.99. Would you like to donate $1 to charity? Oh, I'm not sure. Let me call my wife. She's not picking up. I'll leave a voicemail. There's other people in line, so you don't actually have to. Hey, sweetie. Hey, it's me, Gerald, your husband. So the cashier at Walmart just asked me if I wanted to donate $1 to charity, and I told him that I would check in with you first, so I don't get yelled at later. So, yep, still in line. Just give me a call back when you can. Also, just to let you know, the divorce lawyer called, and they should be mailing over the papers really soon. All right, so yep, just call me back. Do you really have to call your wife for this? Listen, man to man, all right? You know how it is. Right? Happy wife, happy life. I'm gay. Oh, well, happy gay, better day. I mean, tea. Oh. Hi, sweetie, you got my message. So are you gonna donate? No. So, going along with the trope of, mothers being the designated choice makers of every household is, the trope of the wife is always right. And with this trope, it's not that the woman is always right. That's really not the case. What the case is that the husbands feel that if the woman doesn't get her way, she'll complain and they don't want to deal with it. So the wife can be spewing whatever out of her mouth, really, and the husbands will just be like, all right, sounds good to me, sweetie. Dad, can you help me with my math homework? Yeah, sure, I can give it a go. So the question is 2x plus 4 equals 10. What is x? Honey, you're a senior in high school, and that's basic algebra. Mom, don't worry, sweetie. I did the problem in my head, and I believe the answer is the mitochondria. Sounds right to me. Did you hear the question that I asked? If she says it's the mitochondria, then it's the mitochondria, all right? Listen to your mother. Okay, I know I'm 18 years old and in an algebra class with freshmen, but I am positive that is not the answer. Oh, sweetie, I actually made a mistake, but I did the problem on paper and I think I got it now. I believe the answer is William Howard Taft. The president? Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I think that sounds right. No, she's wrong. All right, young lady, you know what? Your mother is always right. She knows best. So you better listen to her. So if I get a question on this test that says 2x plus 4 equals 10, what is x? I'm supposed to write down William Howard Taft. If that's what your mom says, then yes. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I just checked my work with a calculator, and actually I think the answer is Chuck E. Cheese is an American chain of family entertainment centers and restaurants. The chain is the primary brand of the CEC Entertainment Incorporated and is headquartered in Irving, Texas. What does that even mean? There's no way the calculator says that! Alright, if your mother says that X equals the history of the chain of Chuck E. Cheese, then that's that or you're grounded. Anyways, the last thing I want to talk about today is my favorite archetype ever, which is the idea that marriage is game over. Now, obviously I am not married, so maybe there are some bits of truth within these tropes that I am just not aware of because I've never even been in a long-term relationship before. And of course, all married couples are different, so maybe there are couples who do fall into these categories, and I'm willing to accept that. However, the idea that marriage is game over is a very terrible concept to me, and I think that me even having no real relationship experience, I can say No one should be falling under that category. Like, if my hypothetical husband were to ever refer to our marriage as game over, well, buddy, I'm throwing the whole console out. Unplugged, burning it in a fire. Why, if you feel that way, why are you marrying me? Like, seriously, if you're getting married to someone and your first thought is, oh, now my life is over, it's like, maybe don't get married to that person. And it's so strange to me that for women, marriage is something to aspire to, right? Marriage is like a goal. But then for men, it's like marriage is a trap. Oh, it's a trap. She trapped me or whatever. I don't get it. It's like, how is it a trap? You know, like, oh yeah, she really got me. You know, when I voluntarily got down on one knee and then proposed and then went through months of planning the wedding and then wrote my vows and then said I do in front of all of our friends and family. Like, wow, what a trickster. Why would you make a lifelong commitment to someone when you feel like it's a trap or like it's game over? Like, are you marrying someone who's gonna make you miserable on purpose? I don't find you to be interesting or funny. Yeah, you're not great either. I mean, whenever you speak, I get tempted to push needles into my eardrums. I would rather recreate the statue of David using dog feces with my bare hands than kiss you. I am feeling negative amounts of attraction towards you right now. I actually think I would feel more attracted to the animated character Mater from the hit Pixar film Cars. Do you want to get married? Yes. Now, obviously, I've never been married. I don't know what marriage is like. But, you know, this is just my 2 cents on how I feel about the way marriage is portrayed in mainstream media, which I think it's funny and a little unfortunate. Basically, within these tropes, the gist of it is, you know, the women are controlling and will become irrational if they don't get their way and are unwilling to compromise. And the men are just lazy and don't seem to ever care about the things that are going on around them. Which, you know, both of those are not great images to be seeing so often. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Until next time. I forgot my outro. Wow. I've been trying to make myself burp to be the husband, and it's not working. I wish I had the talent. I wish I possessed the talent and the gusto to do such a thing. I feel like I make such a scrawny looking boy. Actually, maybe, damn, maybe not. No, I'm just kidding. I would get bullied, for sure. Okay, I'm a daughter who's bad at math. I have to channel someone who's bad at math. I'm good at math. Not because I'm Asian, but because I'm smart.